Okie dokie, it's Tuesday morning.
Took my backpack, almost left without it.
He's over there on his phone doing stuff, and he's just like waiting for me to finish something on Star Trek, which I didn't finish. And yeah, we'll see you guys downstairs. Yeah, I was having a hell of a time with restore shields on ground because it was my epic endeavor. The really hard one, like 20,000 ground shield. And it's not a problem if I just go down to dice and ground. But the universal endeavor is to kill a Variosaur. So there's a bunch of people running around and I can't just stand there and take a bunch of damage. Like typically what I would do is I'd go to the one places where you stand. I would just like I'd just find a decent enemy and just sort of stand there with my bridge officers on passive. And have them the shield healing ones, and I just stand there with threatening stance, do a little damage to everything, and just sort of sit there and take it while I continuously heal my shields. I literally milk the endeavor, and it's fine pretty much every other day. But today, there's a lot of people in that zone to get the basic endeavor, the universal endeavor done. So people were in, we're gonna help! I'm like, thanks. You're so helping. You're not. You're helping get a universal endeavor done that's worth 400 endeavor points, not my personal endeavor, which is worth 8,000. Am I being selfish? Yes. I'm also trying to be efficient. Go to another zone. Anyways, so that's why I have my coffee cup full of warm coffee. Anyways, Friday's Picard. Well, again, we're gonna try to avoid spoilers. And we can talk about the intensity of stuff because I already posted on Facebook. This is the Star Trek for the 2020s. If you want to go back to 1993 and watch that Star Trek, go back and watch that Star Trek. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on, at least US Netflix. I think it's on Prime too. But
It's probably also on CBS All Access. But there was like 2 scenes in there that I would have that make me kind of go, yeah, this is definitely the new kind. It's not, I mean, obviously Star Trek has to change. It has to evolve like everything else. And this is definitely that new sci-fi.
Yeah.
Like pretty much the scene in the beginning that kind of remind us what happened on Mars. A little spoiler there.
Yeah.
Some people are like, that's just not Star Trek. I'm like, yeah, well,
it really is.
It is, but it's also in that style that is definitely of a newer kind. But it's really hard to go through Deep Space Nine and not see dark scenes in the pale moonlight. That whole thing where Sisko gets into the conspiracy theory of assassinating a Romulan senator.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for those of you that might be worried from seeing many trailers and stuff, oh, well, I don't want Starfleet to be corrupt.
Too late.
Yeah, not a thing, not, it's been there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one of the Trek Central's, like, live things, they're like, well, usually only bring up an admiral into the show, if they're an evil admiral. I'm like, well, that's true, but like, in the episode with Hugh, the Admiral lady pretty much says, exterminate the Borg the next time you because you done fucked up this time, Jean-Luc.
Yeah.
You had mercy on a Borg. Don't do it next time. And you're like, that's a little bit extra.
That's genocide.
And then you have your quasi-bad Admiral in Insurrection,
Yeah.
who basically is like, yeah, we're gonna move 600 people. Obviously they're warp capable. They got here on their own. They're yada yada. But it's just like, Insurrection was a whole allegory to like the Native American movings.
Yeah.
We wanted oil on their land, basically. So we just moved a small tribe. Well, they weren't. They came from another continent. They didn't start here.
Doesn't matter.
So. Starfleet hasn't been.
And that whole thing with admirals are bad, you see it in even just looking at Kirk and Picard.
Yeah.
Janeway. Whenever they want to do something that's powerful and good, they get demoted to captain.
Oh, okay, maybe not so much Janeway. She really didn't have.
Okay.
She couldn't lean on But yeah, Kirk. And like modern era sci-fi. You know, like this is how sci-fi goes. Because we're currently watching The Expanse. We're on season 4 on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, and it's good.
But
I'm
it's
glad that everyone who told me to watch it told me to watch it. I just wish I had.
Yeah. It's better that we're watching this as the time. Yeah. Like, it would have been a pain in the butt to deal with trying to figure out how to watch it because we didn't really have cable. And it was on Sci-Fi for a while, and it was like, then we would have. That's the thing, is like, the thing about Sci-Fi is they put things at weird time slots. But like, for all those folks that are like, you didn't pass the intelligence test for Expanse, I don't fucking care anymore.
Yeah.
Like, there is no intelligence test. We're just a little lost on the
show.
We're a little lost in 3 episodes. It's now been over 20 episodes, and we ain't lost anymore.
Yeah, no.
The series seems to be moving a little fast.
Yeah, but I think that's
Rushed writing because they don't know.
if they're gonna get another season.
Yeah, I think 5 might be the last one.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, it's late in the afternoon. I have this sneaky suspicion that there's something I missed or that I could probably go through again. The reviews of episode 2 of Picard are a little bit funky, and I'm wondering, like, what didn't I see? So I'm gonna watch it again and eat my lunch. On Star Trek Picard. I will catch you guys later. Okay. Rewatched the episode, then went shopping, realized it was a little later in the day than I thought. Did some other errands. So now that I've had time to think about it, yeah, I didn't actually miss much. I actually caught it all the first time. The problem is, the stuff that I thought I didn't catch wasn't a big deal to me. It was cute, you know, but the Admiral getting mad at Picard, like I can't. Like, I just, after watching that breakdown of the episode by a couple people, and that their commenters on their videos for their channels, are, how dare they yell at Picard? Well, why not? So far in 2 episodes, they've given us all the indications that he done f***ed up. And Starfleet ain't happy with what he did. So, by the way, I got a Starberry. Anything Starberry comes out this color, be f***ing worried. Side note. Anyways, that's that. Like, people, like, I don't know. I'm trying not to give away spoilers, but it's like, cheeky feckers. Because, like, someone posted what are your favorite lines from this on Twitter, and I was like, I don't know, all of them? Wait, when did she say that? So I had to rewatch the episode, and then she said that, and I was like, oh, I remember hearing that at the time, but it just blinded right past me, because I listen, because we watch Irish vloggers. I listen to people that kind of speak somewhat Irish. There's an Irish guy that works at the bar. So, it's not... oh my God, Irish swears are becoming part of my lexicon. Yeah, Europe is changing me. But she's not Irish. Oh well, maybe, who knows? Who knows where she picked that one up? And maybe they're still speaking with the universal translator, and what she came across, what she said in her native language came across to Picard's ears as cheeky feckers. There, you guys didn't really think of that one. Is the fact that, like, they have such a synthesis of the universal translator that you don't necessarily need to know another language. Because they never state that they speak English. We hear it because that's what the universal translator says. Watch the episode of Discovery.